Harriet.
Mm.
Obviously, you've got plenty of experience yourself in delivering training, particularly around AML. If it's not something people have done a lot of, or maybe don't feel massively comfortable doing, have you got maybe one or two things that might be worth thinking about if you're trying to put a training program together?
Yeah, I think making it as practical as possible, as hands-on as possible. I- If you're in a conveyancing firm and you're not an outsider giving training, you've actually got the benefit of your client files. You can take maybe a tricky example that kind of came across the desk, take that to the team, even if it's like 10 minutes out of a team meeting. It doesn't necessarily, training often is falls into this bucket of we need an hour, we need to have a formal session that we're going to dedicate to this. But actually, sometimes, like I say, just having these regular touch points, taking 10 minutes, making it as practical, as engaging as possible, bringing real life to those conversations can really help people take a lot more away from the session. And that can be your own internal stuff. It could be looking at some of the recent disciplinary actions that the SRA have published, where it tells you where firms have kind of fallen short and kind of why they've received the disciplinary they have. There's also a lot of wealth of information in headlines, and obviously from reliable sources before anyone jumps on that. But thinking about money laundering in the news and actually showing the teams that money laundering really happens and it's on all of our doorsteps. It just makes it a little bit more fun, a little bit more exciting, the more practical we can make it. And I know I say that as somebody who obviously loves AML, and has made a career out of it. But it can be fun, it can be exciting. It just needs us to bring that passion and that story to it in order to get everybody on board with that with us. We will make everyone AML lovers eventually.
One day, maybe. Something to aim for, definitely. Um,